Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your favorite show you didn't know you was missing. It's called My Husband's Not Gay, and it's definitely not about me. I would never be on this show. Promise. For real. What are you laughing at, Dane? What's so funny?
I mean, you know, a show's called My Husband's Not Gay. Are you sure you wouldn't be on there?
How dare you? How dare you? All right, but this, if you haven't seen the show yet, it's about some Mormon couples. They all live in the same community, and they have what they call SSA, which is same-sex attraction, which sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like a crime, honestly, the way they say it.
Right.
And yeah, so it's really a show about either bisexual or homosexual men who are forced to have regular lives and kids and wives because of their community they live in. So this episode, they're supposed to be finding this one dude a date. He's the one single one out of all of them. I forget his name actually, but yeah, they're talking about they're gonna get him a date.
This is gonna be great.
Today, my girlfriends and I are gonna go for a hike at the top of...
Girlfriends.
Oh,
It's spreading.
Our guys don't go to the bars and drink. They don't, sit around and play poker or go to strip clubs together or anything like that. They'll hang out and watch movies. They'll go play basketball.
What normal men actually do, though?
right.
Like, do they have this idea in their head that like normal men are like going out to the strip club and the bar all the time?
I don't know. I guess so. And also, what's wrong with poker? You know what I mean? Like
Gambling, Dane, it's a sin, obviously.
Just go sit at your friend's house and play poker?
You can't play poker at your friend's house and have fun anyway because everybody just goes all in. Like, there's no actual poker being played.
Somebody's got to win that $20, Kenny. Somebody does.
But no, seriously. Like, they're talking about like, all these married men, they're not going to the strip clubs, they're not going to the bar. Yeah, because that's what all the single degenerate men are doing.
Right? Exactly. The married men aren't doing that anyway.
Yeah, and then I mean, these days most people aren't doing that. Most people are just hanging out and watching movies and stuff, playing video games,
Right.
I just it made me question like what her vision of like a normal man in society is, right?
Have these good non-sexual relationships with guys that they can just go and be guys with.
So they have friends, but they call it guy time on a show called My Husband's Not Gay. They gotta go have guy time, Like, why do they gotta have all these words for like just normal functioning parts of human life?
Like, I don't get it. Yeah, it's dumb.
Anything outside the marriage is weird, and we have names for it.
He comes back even more interested in our relationship and committed to our relationship when he's had that time.
I got plenty of. I'm just gonna let them all hang out, Dane. I got plenty of jokes today. So after he goes and has God time with his friends, not sexual, he has what's called post nut clarity, and all of a sudden he appreciates her and is more dedicated to his family.
Yeah, that guilt has set in. He's just like, actually, man, I'm gonna go home and love my wife.
I gotta go back and make up for that. I got a guilty conscience.
Sometimes I'll get up with Pret, and it's something we actually have in common. With the SSA, we're so different in so many ways.
What is SSA?
Very convenient for you to bring that up here on Top of Mountain.
Well,
Tell me more.
Since you asked.
When I heard about SSA, I was taken aback. Really, a lot of questions just flooded my mind. So are they gay or not?
I get a little defensive when somebody calls my husband gay.
Not the G word.
How dare you? No, he's just really into men and would be with one if it wasn't for me.
And then that's the title, all right? The show is called My Husband's Not Gay, okay?
Gay to them is a lifestyle choice, and same-sex attraction is just a part of them and part of who they are.
Again, we've already covered this in the last episode, but it's called being gay, all right? It's fine. Like,
yeah,
it's okay.
It was a thing that he wasn't ever going to tell anyone. He wanted to go to his grave with it, but it just got so out of control that he couldn't hide it from me anymore and live a double life.
Wow. His same-sex attraction just got so out of control.
He ran into them dudes with that danger level 3, you know what I mean? Like,
well, what do you got to get to, if it's just... Because the way they explain it is like, your actions and everything, that's, you can have the attraction, but you can't act on it. But it just got so out of control that he couldn't conceal it anymore. Huh.
Much better sex life.
I feel like we're just like any other heterosexual couple. We have sex, once a week, probably more when we have time.
I think that...
we schedule it in, got to pencil that in just depending. Like, hey, make sure you're ready on Tuesday. God.
I don't have to add anything to that.
For the most part, I am a fully satisfied woman. Yes.
It's nice to know that SSA isn't like the focal point of their life and that it's just one of the things.
What are you talking about? The focal point? That's all they talk about.
Jeez, what do you mean?
I'm glad they, it's not their focal point. It's just constantly in every single conversation that we've had on this show so far.
He's a very good-looking guy.
Yeah, let's get back to these dudes being gay.
Hello. Hello there. Welcome to Boulangerie.
Oh, sudden attractive man that's been placed before everyone. What do you think he is on the
danger scale?
The danger scale, yeah.
I don't know. Well, he laughs with his eyes completely closed, so at least no more than a 2. No more than a 2.
No more than a 2. Okay.
We have a very open relationship. And this is just one more way we try to be open. And I found it's more freeing to just acknowledge, yeah, that is a beautiful man.
Okay. All right.
Wonder what his wife thought.
Yeah. I guess she's accepting of it. I wonder if it ever makes her feel inadequate.
Right.
You know?
I guess it's probably better than her being like, oh, yeah, he is real hot. You're right. Like.
Yeah, maybe she throws it back at him.
He's a 4 on a danger scale for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she's just like, woo, goodness, you're right.
The masculine butch. You need more of the all-American guy.
That's your type.
Well, yeah, sure.
This show flip-flops so much. Like, they have types. Yeah, I guess they got to, right? Even though the bar that the guy was working like directly behind him, he's not going to hear him talking about him.
What do you mean by dangerous, though?
Threatening.
Well, not threatening as
No.
much as just tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, there's
So
not a
if,
lot of
you know,
temptation there.
he messed up. Now he's like, danger, not as in danger to my marriage, but yes. Oh gosh. Ooh. He's over here like, bro.
Brett just like brought it in. He's like, it's not necessarily a threat. And then he's just like, the other guy just like,
So who would be a 4 on your danger scale?
You,
Well,
naturally.
hold on a second.
Oh yeah.
here we go.
Gotta be safe. Gotta be safe about it. Hey, you. Of course, you are a 5. You are the top of the scale, my love. Of course.
The most dangerous.
That's why I married you.
Too. Obviously, my wife's a 4.0, given our relationship.
Never heard you talk about a woman on the danger scale.
Yeah, women, of course, women can be dangerous.
I love it, man.
Jeez. I never knew I had to worry about them too, All right.
Oh, of course they are. Yes, you do. Of course you're on there. You're the most dangerous of all.
Very tasty. Good goat cheese.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Did you milk it yourself? Sometimes.
Are we going home together or?
Or are you trying to go home with the other guy? The goat milker.
The goat milker. Hey, you milk them yourselves. I got something you can milk, buddy.
Doing well, how are you?
Good. You got lips on, too.
I do.
Lots of lips.
Gotta wipe them cooties off. You know what I'm saying? You don't want cooties.
You kiss me. All right, we got the boys back together having guy time.
man
They're getting Tom some new
Tom.
clothes.
Let's just say that I have a huge crush on Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Okay.
Is he your type?
I think he's a great-looking guy, but
So right now they're they're at the store getting Tom some clothes, and they're checking out who's around, and they got the camera crew, and they're all over lined up, just like staring at this guy that works here. Not awkward at all.
Right. Judging him, rating him.
Yeah.
So what kind of guy are you into?
Usually taller, like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, there you
with
go.
you there.
And Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
Oh, they love some Ryan Reynolds.
We got Tom Brady and a Ryan Reynolds.
What is these posters in the background that I'm seeing now? I'm just looking. It's like they're all blurred, but it's like
It's a dude with a
sexy
shirt
dudes
off.
and yeah.
Dudes in
Okay.
underwear.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's Jay.
We know him.
Yeah.
Well, that's Jay.
Yeah. Hey, Jay. What's up, man? How's it going?
Oh, they know him.
Oh, gotcha.
Jay, I've known for a long time through some mutual friends. He's the typical man of mystery.
Meaning you didn't know if he was gay or not?
No.
Really?
Wow.
That face he just made. You didn't know? Really? Because,
After all those things that we did, like.
yeah. After all that time we spent together, you didn't know?
Call it SSA, same-sex attracted, right? I experienced the feelings, but I've chosen to find a wife, get married, have kids.
Why?
I've just always wanted that, I think.
The real question, why? Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Thank you. Other guy that's here is like, why? Why would you? But why?
But then his response,
I mean,
though, I
maybe
think
it's
I've always just wanted that. Nah, bruh, I think that everyone's told you that that's what you should want, and now that's what you want.
Yeah. Saying the same old story, right?
Did either of you try being with a man?
I mean, I did date a few men a bit before I got married.
they're struggling a lot with this conversation. Like even though it's for the show, right? It's like they have like an openly gay man who's like, so have you ever? You're just questioning it, and they're like, oh God, this is way more awkward.
Ever been tempted to try this side of things?
That attraction's just not there.
But just because, you're not familiar with the equipment doesn't mean the learning curve isn't fun.
That's right.
Yeah.
Even like the big sigh, like, no, no, guys, no, don't.
If you like guys, like guys.
Well, good luck on your date.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like between the cuts, it got pretty snarky in there, right? I don't know. I just get that feeling.
Yeah.
Like everyone's body language. The sass was coming out.
I think me and the guys are going to go camping in a few weeks.
Camping?
Dang, they're going fishing.
They're going to the mountain.
Going to the mountain. Hopefully nobody slips and falls and breaks their back or anything on that mountain.
That's right.
Treacherous up there. I saw those rocks.
Yeah, same mountain.
But this refrigerator, though, good gracious, this thing is huge. It's a massive fridge. What do you keep in there? Dead bodies?
Oh, wait, they are Mormons.
Oh, God.
How well do you know these guys?
I don't know them very well, actually.
Uh-oh.
Being with someone with SSA comes with its own set of challenges.
Wow.
So you're going camping with some guys you don't know, and you're attracted to men?
You're going to sleep in a sleeping bag with each other?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, obviously she's going to be suspicious, but, it's like, it just comes with it, I guess.
It's also your husband. You should trust your husband, right?
Yeah. But I mean, like, even the way he's saying it is like, I would be suspicious. Hey, I'm going camping with some people you don't know, and I don't know. And he didn't even start off with like, hey, I met some new people, and explain them to him. It's like, they want to go camping, What do you think? Even like the lack of information here is what's suspicious. But at the same time, she's the one that gets offended if people call her husband gay. He's like, no, he's not. But then she's over here like, you're going camping with dudes? You're gonna... I mean, really, but when it comes to sexuality like that, though, it's like, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, right? Cheating is cheating.
Right,
Don't do
that's
it.
true,
Bad.
exactly.
But you also don't want to put yourself in situations to where the opportunity, opportunity is what causes things. So you want to like open the door for opportunity either.
There was one time a couple of guys slept over at my house, and let's just say things got a little out of control.
Oh,
I trust you.
Well, how did it get out of control? What happened?
Right.
What happened at the house a couple of years ago?
Huh.
What happened? So throughout watching this episode, I've been like the most suspicious of this one here. I forget all their names, but this one specifically, I don't know. He's out of all of them, he seems the most like he's living a double life, if that makes sense.
Right.
Especially like he goes and meets people, like he's dated guys in the past and all this, that, and the other. And seems to be kind of like, I don't know, like a very centerpiece to the whole, like the whole group as far as the SSA stuff's concerned. And so, yeah, I'm definitely the most suspicious of him acting
I feel like
out.
He's also had more people on the higher scale of the danger level,
Yeah. He's like very, very like more openly talking about it, especially in front of his wife, than the other guys are.
And I love him for who he is, not who he should be. I do trust you. I do. Doesn't mean I trust everybody.
Right.
So.
Even the look on his face after she said that, like he's walking past her, is like, he's like,
right, yeah.
I just like maybe it's because it's for the show or whatever. I don't know. Just like the way they interact is weird to me. All right, so we get to the date, the dinner party. Everyone's there together, and like I'm sure for their first date, they're all going to talk about their SSA right in front of her because that's how you break the ice.
That's how you do it.
Can you tell me anything about this girl? Like, I don't know, her name for starters?
Her name's Emily.
Okay.
She is Mormon.
Good.
Okay, so Emily, she's Mormon, and she lives nearby, so that means he probably knows her already.
Right. You go to church with her, sure.
Does this girl know that I am super into dudes sometimes, or?
No. So it's all on you.
So she know that I'm like super into dudes sometimes or not.
You don't want us to out you?
I would prefer that you clowns just kind of clam up about it.
I can't guarantee that we won't joke tonight
Let's
around
guarantee.
her.
I like where he's at. He's like, let's just not talk about it right now. Let's like get to know each other first, and then see if like on a base level if we're compatible, and then maybe second date be like, hey, just need you to know, before this goes any further, kind of thing. Because like I mean, people maybe disagree with me. I don't feel like you start off with like your big issues. That's not a first date thing. And not to say that like you shouldn't start off with telling people about like big important issues that affect the relationships. Like they should be talked about. But there has to be like some base level of getting along with someone before they will tolerate your issues.
Exactly, 100%.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, obviously, you got to talk about things, but like, if you just the very first thing you say is like major issue, and they go, whatever, right? Like, you could have a fantastic relationship.
Well, that sounds like a whole lot.
Yeah, it's like just like two-sided coin though. You can't keep it a secret too long because then you end up on like, like those drama shows you watch where the characters like just never talk to each other, and they could solve all the problems they would just talk, kind of thing. Yeah. So it's definitely not something you hold on to for forever, but it's also not like your icebreaker either.
I waited too long, so don't do what I did. I waited, what, a year and a half?
Wow. I waited too long, too. 16 years.
Okay.
All right. You're married.
Yeah, 16 years might be too long,
yeah,
right?
That might be a little long, right?
Everybody.
Hi.
There she is.
When Emily walked in the door, my first impression was, this is a cute girl. I thought she was attractive. And that's such a relief for me.
Hooray.
There you go.
Found her attractive. Now, unfortunately, on the danger scale, he depends on what you're looking for, but he may be the least attractive man here. Surrounded by his definitely not gay friends. But
he's definitely the funniest.
They're going to hype him up, He's definitely by far the funniest.
And he's my favorite. Let's go, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Emily, nice to
Great
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Tom, these are for you.
They're so beautiful.
They're flowers.
They are flowers. Thank you.
Starting off good. It's great, Tom. This is going wonderful.
My man's got game. He's got all types of game. Man. I like it.
Tom, the Rizzler.
Things are going well, so if we could just put off any SSA conversation for as long as humanly possible, that would be great.
So how do you guys all know each other?
Oh, God, here it comes.
How do you guys all know each other? Instead of being like, oh, we all go to the same church or anything, they're like, oh, yeah, well, we're all
not gay together.
I love dogs.
I love dogs, too.
Did you grow up with dogs?
Kind of, yeah.
What kind?
A wiener dog.
That's a very appropriate one.
Wow! Wow! That's Tom's favorite dog.
I can tell that there are a lot of shared experiences between the people at the table that I'm not privy to.
I'm having a great time, yeah.
I was like, I'm having a great time. Everyone here is making sideways inside jokes that are alluding to what he's trying to hide so hard. Yeah, thanks, guys. Wow.
And then staring at him, like putting him on the spot.
What a bunch of terrible friends.
That's awful. Let me bring a girl over for you and just ruin it right here in front of all the cameras.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen Les Mis a couple of times.
I saw Les Mis in London, and we paid like a third of the price for the tickets, and we saw a third of the stage.
Oh, what was this thing? He likes Broadway. They talked about that early on, yeah. So now they're going to bond over some Broadway. Yeah.
I think it would be fun to see him again and just see where things could go.
All right, so it's going pretty well.
I don't want to keep you out here too long. And I don't want to blindside you because I think you're like super sweet, nice girl.
Come on. Why are they making him say this to her? They got like the camera crew dude's over here dodging bushes right now just so he can get these shots. He's like, oh, I don't know how to tell you this.
I like this girl and I'd like to take her out again. And so I feel like I want to be honest with her and tell her about the SSA just right up front.
No, you should do it on the next date if it goes well. Not this one.
Right, not this one. She's gonna hit you with those flowers.
I'm attracted to men. I'm attracted to women too.
Right.
Actually, all of those guys in there deal with it too.
Right.
So
actually, it came off better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, it did.
He did a better job than I thought he was going to. But the fact that it's like, there's no way that she doesn't know about it already. Like she's their friend, you know.
Absolutely, right? She had to have known that.
Yeah, one of her girlfriends in there. She knows all about it. It's fine, but still, like, yeah, just good job, Tom.
Just to live the way I think God wants me to live.
I'm glad that you feel comfortable enough with me to start things out.
I would say that she's probably not very comfortable the way she's got her hand stuck in that purse on her mace right now.
Yeah. Finger on the trigger here.
Can I give you a hug?
Oh, please. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Nice hug. Oh,
Have
she
a good night.
yeah, she had to protect the flowers. She gave him the side shoulder hug. You know, it's how you know it's real.
When someone handles it well, it's huge.
Yeah,
So
Tom,
I've just
all
been
right.
outside making out for the last 20 minutes.
Tom, big Tom. That's right. That's
Tom,
what you
go.
tell him.
Oh,
That's
my
exactly
God.
what you tell him,
Yeah.
especially after they tried to set you up.
Yeah. Like, he's even offended. Like, what? What?
It's like, wait, it worked?
No, Tom. But what about us?
One of my biggest fears is that I won't be able to make it work, or I'll find the right girl and fall in love with her, and she won't be able to handle it.
But who knows what happens to Tom? We'll never know. We'll never, ever know, because this is the only episode that ever aired. Ever.
That is crazy.
Because after this,
Don't go
They
camping,
said
Tom. Don't go camping.
after this, the Mormon said, no, you're not doing that. Pulled the plug. So anyway, hey, maybe if you guys, if anybody knows where Tom is out there, see whatever happened to him. That'd be cool. Leave it, let us know in the comments. But that's the end of the episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Stay toasty, my friends. I love you. Let's go camping. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.